What's going on, guys? Hutch here with the next Kronos Rising War recap. We had a war against Tactical Inc. We were actually spinning for Crystal Warrior, and we ended up getting Tactical Inc. We pulled them with one Town Hall 11 and one Town Hall 10 advantage, but we put our Eagle out on our lowest 11 and put both Infernos out on our lowest 10, because actually they had a 9.5 and we had a full 10 who actually just dropped Inferno, so he's basically 9.52, but with those burners. So we put him on the outside. As you can see, 111, 111, 95.4 to 92.2 victory. Sick war towards the end. Tactical Inc.'s top end really crushed our top end. We had a really tough and not normal war from our Town Hall 11s. Just some pretty rough attacks from our top end, but we had like 4 or 5 Town Hall 10 on 10 triples. Town Hall 9s crushed it, and we could have won by I could have pulled off a 112 probably with a dip, but I wanted to try to 2-star this stupid ring base. All their 11s ran ring bases. It gave us a little bit of trouble. Let's look at the map here. I'm sorry, I'm a little sick, so if you're hearing sniffling, that's me. I'm sorry. But they 2-starred all of our 10s. They took out Deckard, I'm sorry, 2-starred all of our 11s. Deckard's our lowest 11. He put the Eagle outside. They took him out. So it's technically 11 on 11 triple, but really had him as a 10 kind of. See, Parker was a dip. Brath was a dip for them. That was a dip. Let's see. I don't think they have many 10 on 10s, if any. There's one, and that's our 9.5. Yeah, so they only had one, and then they cleared our 9s, but I think they used like 4 or 5 dips. And then if you look on the other side of the map, we failed the 2-star there, number 5. And then 6, 7, 8 are all dips. 9 we didn't clear. And some of these we're going to show. These are 10 on 10s. We left 3 10 Hall 10s up, and we cleared their 9s. And I think we had 5 scouts, and we used our 9.5 on our 9. So technically dips, but we could have cleared it with 9s. We just wanted to use the scouts instead. And it worked out for us. So first attack we're going to show is actually, I don't show these often, but when you get a 80-something percent, 82% 2-star on a ring base as a Town Hall 10 against 11, it's worth showing. So Pinsy, the man, just loves his queen walks coming in with the, just like a weird queen walk type situation. Gets a nice funnel going. So we'll show this on 2x here since it's only a 2-star attack, but gets the enemy king out of the way. Gets her real low, keeps her up though. See, he's breaking into the walls now. Setting the funnel with the giant wizards so the queen goes inside. Sweeper actually helps the queen's healers there push away from that AD so the queen can kill it. He gets the eagle out of the way, which is clutch. He's basically just going to go to the right here and just walk this whole side. I wasn't really sure what his plan was to get into the town hall. I thought maybe he would drop a jump as he trips the CC. I thought maybe he would drop a jump like right here, right towards the town hall, and then have the Valks go right through there after he cleaned this out. But he just kind of dropped him over there, and I don't really know how this even happened, but the Valks just went haywire, inside, outside. King went for a walk. Queen still had healers though, and Tesla farm popped around the town hall. She's gonna beat on that wall, which is actually the best case scenario. Those Valks went ahead of her and kind of cleared it out for her. She's gonna beat on that wall. She's still got her ability. First thing she targets is the town hall, which is clutch. He's got 2 healers up. One's about to go down. Town hall goes down though. Takes out that Tesla farm, pops the ability because he's short on time. Wants to get through as many buildings as he can. Gets the sweeper out of the way, and bang, 82% 2-star. So technically, since it was a war of percentage, that was huge. So awesome hit by Pinsy. So next one we're gonna do is 13 Wingaling, 10 on 10 triple action here with the queen walk into the mass miners. Gets the wizard down to funnel. Nicely done. That wizard's going to grab a couple more buildings. Great value. The little things, it's the little things that make a raid. Rage goes down as she was getting low. He's going to encounter the enemy queen. Also, some wall breaker fails almost with a spring trap, but the rage wall breaker does as well on this low level wall. Baby Dragon's going to come out there to help funnel that queen into that compartment still. Is he going to break her out? That's a Pinsy move to break her out. Let's see what she does here. She's gonna, she's getting tons of value here. Nice easy walk. CC's coming out now. Drops a rage to get through that CC. Gets the balloon down. Now she's onto the golem. Under rage, she's gonna take care of that pretty quick. 2-shot the 3-shot the golemites. Gets the king in here with some wizards to funnel. This is a nice little move here to try to funnel out that side of the base. He's got the queen funnel on that side, the king funnel on this side. Fortunately, his king kind of pops back outside, but he does get that elixir collector out of the way, which is great. And he gets a decent funnel built. So then the miners come in. He didn't get any infernos, but like I said, he set a hell of a funnel for his miners here. They're pretty much going to path directly where they need him to path. It's an odd base, an odd placement of that double bomb on the outside there. I think he has one on the outside of a couple different compartments, maybe in the core too, but not next to the infernos where it counts, not even in the inferno range. So it's got 2 groups of miners now. One in the core, working on some skeleton traps that are popping. Those kind of stink for the miners. But he gets a poison down to help with that. Enemy king comes up, gets shredded. He's only level 25. Queen's still walking in here. She's going to actually get this second inferno, which is clutch. He's got another heal in the bag, and then with that inferno down, he's basically a glorified Town Hall 9. Big bomb goes down. Inferno goes down. Heal goes down. Perfect placement. And that's exactly what I knew. It was rip. Nice hit, Wingling. That was a fairly high upgraded Town Hall 10 too. Low heroes, but nice hit nonetheless. Alright, 14. Shump. This was sexy. Coming with the Gobo Laloon at Town Hall 10 on 10 triple action. You got a mid-weight Town Hall 10 here too. He's got Town Hall 9 Wiz Towers, but he's 3640. Max ITs, Town Hall 9 Expos, but 3 of them. Town Hall 10 air defenses. So like I said, mid-tier Town Hall 10, probably like an 86, 87. But this is sexy here. He gets a nice kill squad, perfect funnel for this bowlers. That's oh well, he loses 2 of them, but whatever. Can't be perfect, but it's one of the sexiest parts of the whole raid. It's so hard to funnel those damn bowlers, and bowlers go haywire under the rage. Giant bomb gets into the middle and cracks 2. Golem gets into the middle, cracks 2 giant bombs, which is so clutch. In comes the air portion of the raid. He's got the sweepers down, which is, well, the sweeper that matters down, which is clutch. He's got Queen doing work in the center. She pops her ability. She's going to get another air defense down. So he's got to deal with 2 air defenses. Nice freeze, and he drops a heal, which is so awesome. And I've been meaning to practice doing this on my Town Hall 10 and even 11. Heal is so clutch. Not only under a freeze for an inferno, but just if you know you're pathing, you're going to have a big gap in space where there's no inferno, but there's also a lot of defenses not distracted because your hound already kind of ran over them. A heal is perfect because they're just like any other troop. You know, they'll stay up under a heal. He swags out 3 loons. Well, not really swags them out, but he's got 3 loons in the bag. He's got like 10 up still. Minions working for him. Drops the rest of his loons down. They're going to get that last archer tower. He's got expos on ground, which he took advantage of. But sick attack by Shump. The man Shump. Well done. Alright, next one we're going to show is 16. Hinsey. Hinsey's a beast. Absolute beast. Town Hall 10 6-pack this war. We're going to see his other hit next. Excuse me. But comes in with the go boner, I guess is what you call it. It's got 2 golems down. Using bowlers to create the funnel though, which is okay. A little expensive. You plan on basically just losing them, but you could get some decent value at some ricochet buildings and whatnot. So the rest of his bowlers go in as he breaks in. He's got a full golem and then 2 golemites. Nice funnel though. King, queen, everything's pretty much in there. Rage goes down to push that golem through, which trips the giant bomb instead of the bowlers getting hit with it, which is perfect. First Inferno goes down, drops the king's ability, boom through the queen. Inferno's down. Here come the miners. He already created a funnel over there for the miners with a bunch of minions, which was clutch. He's got a full life queen with ability up, a whole big pack of miners with 3 heals, 1 Inferno, and a lot of this base to get through. So this is a lot of work for these miners. But you got the queen there with him. She's going to help get through these high HP structures. She's going to take down this Inferno tower right here. Don't even think they're going to have to path to it. Yep, perfect. He hit that ability so they didn't have to path to it, knowing that there's probably some bombs in there, some traps maybe he doesn't want to deal with. Still got 3 heals, by the way. Got through that whole situation right there without dropping a heal, which was so clutch. Some people would have panicked. And he gets a little bit of a minor split here, but he gets it back together with the main group. This is where you like to have like a wizard or something to kind of throw down on the line here and just at least help these miners get through these trash buildings on the outside. If not, get to them before the miners do to try to funnel them back in. But with 2 heals left, the skeleton traps actually clutch. Weird spot for a skeleton trap. Kind of want that typically near your Inferno towers, but if they were by that Inferno down there, they would have probably brought the miners into the Inferno. But that's okay. So he's got a heal left, a bunch of miners kind of scattered, but he gets a nice group of them back together, drops the final heal, and the rest is just cleanup. Sick hit by Hinsey. 1 of 2. Alright. Show his next one on 17. Kind of a weird base. Let's get going through this because there's a lot of weird percentage here. He gets a queen walk going. And I like this is what he does here. He breaks himself in. He's going to get an AD, an Air Archer Tower, 2 Wizard Towers. I think a Tesla was in there as well. Breaks himself out. A couple hogs go in on that Inferno. They're going to trip a bomb, and they're also going to get a Skeletrap and the CC out. Down goes the poison. She's going to deal with that all by herself. He drops a rage down for these bowlers and king to kind of go astray. He knew that the king would stay because the queen would drag him in. Exactly that. The bowlers take out a whole side of this base, the funnel. The miners were already in right at that Inferno tower. They smoked it. He got a heal down for him first. Then he raged him. Then he healed him again. And these things under a rage are just incredible. He's got his last heal down. Last traps goes down. Last Inferno's down. Base is down. Sick hit for Pinsey. Nicely done. Okay, so we're only going to show a couple Town Hall 9 hits, just because it's kind of a long video. Most of the Town Hall 9 hits were Gobo Laloon anyway. A couple of Stone Gohos, and a couple of Laloons. This is Pure Noise, aka Mr. OP Daddy Dick. He had 2 accounts in war for this war, helping us sub in for, like I said, a ranged war with Crystal Warrior. I think he 12-packed. Pretty sure he 12-packed. They were all, I think he Queen Walk Lalooned 2 of them, and then just pented the other 2. This penta is extra special. Just notice the amount of spells that he has currently. Ah, this isn't even the one. Man, he had a raid where, or maybe this is the one. Let's see. Yeah, I think this might be the one. Still, he swags a freaking hound. Yeah, this is it. He swags a hound and a rage and a haste and a loon and he might use the archer. I don't remember, but. He swags a hound, a haste, and a rage. It's incredible. I mean, call it a poor base. Call it what you want. Swagging a quarter of your army is still a pretty nice hit. This is just cleanup. He swag. I mean, that guy kind of deserved that. Not like a pro swag guy, but that guy deserved that. All right, the next one we're going to show is 26. Oh, what do you know? This is his other Town Hall 9. Honestly, didn't even realize it when I picked it. I just saw the composition of the armies, and saw that he kind of hit up from 29 to 26 a little bit. I don't know. I kind of look at those types of things just to make sure it's going to be fun to watch, I guess. But you don't really see this attack too often, so I saw the composition used. Figured, hell, this would be cool to show. Didn't even realize it was him, but he's got 4 rage. Already dropped 1. 2 poison. Got the queen out of the way. He's kind of charging into this base here from like 7 o'clock. He's going to get another rage down, an AD down, 2 more archer towers. The CC comes out. He's going to deal with that, no problem. He's going to maybe have to pop the ability here. Let's see. Nope, queen gets through it with the rage. King goes down. He's going to start funneling on that left side. Queen's going to keep working into this base here. He's trying to throw down some wall breakers. They're going to get to the spot they need to get to. It's incredible. Break this queen out, potentially break the king in. Let's see what happens. Trickles down a couple more wall breakers. Doesn't get the queen out, so he tries to throw in another wall breaker, but another one goes haywire on him, so that's unfortunate. So he's going to hit on a wall for a bit. Drops the king's ability. Starting his La Lune portion as the Max Hound comes out of the CC. Wizard Tower right next to the AD, so that's a good sign when using air. Pops the first Max Hound. Bunch of pups are cleaning up now for him. Second Hound's taking a beating from 2 AD. He gets his third Hound in. Fourth Hound, I don't even know how many Hounds he's got, with a rage with some balloons behind it. They're going to get through the rest of this base here. He's got a rage in hand still. He drops that, get these last set of balloons through this through these defenses here. That last Hound popped, but he's got balloons and pups under rage. And plenty of cleanup, and the Queen Walk is still going. So, yeah, crushed. That's it for this one, guys. 111 win on percentage by 3% basically. But nice win for Kronos. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.